Hi everyone. Hello. Welcome back to the Tuesday series from BSI. So please type in BSI if you are here with us. BSI stands for Binance Singapore Investor. I know Binance will be banned soon, but then we'll come up with a series to actually give you all more value than ever. But please type in BSI if you are here with us. Today we can't wait to share. We can't wait to actually share with you what is the value and what are we gonna do with the market current situation, right? For the past few weeks, we have been seeing, no, actually for the past 1 month, we have been seeing rate after rate. There's only lower low compared to higher high, right? So for me and Lily, Lily is a retiree trader. For me, I'm the option grow investor. So for me, it is a good ride. Also, it is an interesting ride. But remember on the 14th of October when we were sharing to you guys, we were telling you guys that please be ready for a pullback, a very nice pullback. We haven't had a very long a pullback for a very long time already, and the pullback is just right on point for the last 1 month. And I'm so grateful that I've enough cash to actually have generated enough cash to actually enter at this point by tranches. Later I'll show you. Lily and I will show you on the strategies that we are using now, and how do we benefit from the market at this current situation, right? I'll be showing you one strategy called TTM, to the moon strategy, and then Lily gonna share with you one of the hottest stock that has been one of the hottest stock in the past 24 hours. You know what she'll be talking about later because you guys confirm will be. I think you guys will have already encountered it like for the past 24 hours. What happened to your social media? Just a little hint of that, right? So before that, let me share my screen. Yeah, let me just share my screen. Right. This is um, this is the to the moon strategy, guys. Right. So today is the 5th of October. Thanks for having me. My name is Jinyi. So before I share with you the TTM strategy, if you'd like to know how do I do it, just type in TTM right in the chat below. Later I'll show you, and I kid you not, your mind gonna be blown, and then you'll see why don't I think about all these things before this. It's just as simple as this. It is confirm you guys gonna bring back some value. But then again, whatever we say today, how do I get down? Oh, sorry. So whatever today, whatever we'll share today, right? It's not financial advisors. We are just sharing our opinion. It's just maybe for entertainment purposes only, and for educational purposes, right? I hope that you guys can take some value from it, but then please do your own due diligence because whatever that I am convicted, you might not be as convicted. So please do your own research and then be convicted in yourself before you make any decision. Because money is hard-earned money, right? So we need to preserve our wealth in the safest possible manner, right? So without further ado, before I even start, right? Remember last week, Crypto Learn named Leslie. He actually shared about Luna, right? Luna coin, right? So when he was sharing, Luna was about $33. It's just a week ago, right? And just now I just snapshot this thing, and it is in just a week, it has grown up 30 over percent. And he was saying that, oh, if looking at the chart, I don't think I will advise you guys to enter BTC or ETH. But looking at Luna's chart, it is at the upside, it is at the uptrend, it's not even at the downtrend. And there's do you remember what he said? He actually mentioned about Terra upgrade. And then when Terra upgrade happened a few days ago, we hit all-time high after all-time high. Now we are at $46. We're hovering there, and yeah, we've already broken the resistance already. And full disclosure, I'm invested into Luna last week as well when Leslie was sharing this one. So thanks to Leslie, he made me some money. Yeah, maybe I'll buy him a dinner next time, right? Yeah, but today maybe I'll share something for him to earn some money as well, right? Yeah. So without further ado, let me just share with you what is the market sentiment currently first, right? For the past 1 month, I think before 2 weeks ago when we were sharing, the fear and greed index, right, was showing around 37 index, the number of 37. Now it's going towards to the more like high, like more fear region, right? So now it's like 25. So now they are showing now extreme fear. So right, when Lily and I, right, we are always against the market sentiment. When the market sentiment is extreme greed, like oh everything is bullish to the moon, right? That's where I will slowly to cash out and gain more cash position to prepare for a pullback. But then again, never at one point I will actually pull out all my funds and put in all my fund at one time. So I am always vested. It's just that I want to take up some of my tranches so that I can re-enter at a lower price, or when there's opportunity arises, I will get in at a good price, right? So when there's extreme fear, this is music to my ears. So this is what I will do. I will actually start entering the market. I'll start buying with the spare cash that I have. Uh, Enter by tranches. Let's say at this support, I'll enter first, and then if it drop further, I'll get in more. But then when it go high, if it go higher at the support that I enter, then I'm happy also because I've already entered at a better price, right? Yeah. So, and then this is the AAII, American Association Individual Investor Sentiment. So again, if you can, this is the latest actually. But today they will have another one coming out right after the market close. Right. So on the 29th of September, which is the last 2 days of the trading month of September, you can see people are actually getting lesser bullish, more of the bearish sentiment, but a lot of people also sitting on the fence, right? They are like, oh, let's wait and see. I'm not sure what will happen now. People are telling me it's bullish for crypto. People are telling me September are bearish. Only September will be bearish, but I don't know. So everyone is like, I'm not sure whether this is a real pullback or it's a crash, right? So neither do I. So to me, I always invest in a good valuation stock, and I just go ahead and buy more tranches as the market, if the market give me more opportunity or more like suits, right? Right. So today, as I promised, I will show you, I'll present to you one very very powerful strategy. Please type in the chat below TTM. Right. TTM stands for to the moon strategy. So right, to the moon. What do you guys like? What can you guys picture? To me, when I heard about to the moon, I would think about Tesla. I would think about Elon Musk. He's the one actually, uh, like put these quotes in my mind, to the moon, starting from the Dogecoin and all this, right? But then, yeah, I'm not vested in Dogecoin, just for full disclosure. I am vested in crypto, on those like better fundamentals coins on it, like ETH and BTC. But today, I'm showing you a much powerful strategy by using options. So to the moon strategy is one of the option strategy that I use. So I will show you this stock, this stock called XLK. So XLK, right, is not a stock per se. It is an ETF, exchange trader fund. Please type in the chat below to tell me what exchange trader fund do you know besides this XLK, SLX, XLK. Sorry, yeah. So XLK, right? It is a technology stock, right? So let me just show you what is XLK, right? So XLK, if I go type XLK ETF, right? And then I press enter, I can go to ETF.com, and then I can find what are they holding. I want to know what are they holding. And normally when I check on the prices, I want to know what are the costs for the expense ratio. What is the cost of it? I typically I would like it to be around 0.1 to 0.15. That would be a very cheap ETF for me, right? So XLK actually tracks an index of S&P 500, right? So the performance later I'll show you. So I want to show you, okay, this is the expense ratio. As you can see, it's 0.12%. So to me, it's very, very cheap. And then next up, I want to see what actually do they hold, what stocks do they actually hold in their portfolio, right? So it is a technology stock. So typically, as a technology ETF, like Triple Q, they actually have more weightage on technology stocks. So it is proven over here. It says top 10 weighted stocks is actually hold. They hold like 67% of the top 10 weighted stock, which is shown over here. And they hold like just like Warren Buffett. They are holding most of it in Apple. Next up, Microsoft Strategy, which is close second at 20 over percent, right? So and then the remaining, there's like Nvidia, which is the company that build chips for your mining, and then there's Visa for payment, for crypto payment, for PayPal crypto payment as well, Mastercard. All of these are the things that we normally use, and Adobe for all this editing stuff, right? So Intel, not a very good company in not a very high growth company now, but they are still very cash rich. So their percentage now is like 2.4%. I think it's all right because it's like if you take into account into S&P 500, actually they hold quite a lot of weightage in S&P 500 as well, right? So let me go to the chart now, right? So everyone will be telling me if I look at just 1 year chart, looking at this chart doesn't look very nice. Although it's holding at a support, it is a good entry to enter. I have already entered. To full disclosure, I entered this position over here. But to me, I'm a long-term investor. So to me, I always look at 5 years first. Like right, look at 5 years, man. We are actually holding at the support, but I want to look further. So I want to look further into the 10 years region. So if you look at the 10 years region, right? If I go back to 2011, right? If I go back to 2011, to the January area, right? If I pull up over here, it can easily make me 500 over percent by not looking at the market, right? Throughout the years from 2011 until now, there's 2018 crash, there's 2020 crash, but then doesn't matter if you look at it, is this a big dip, this is a big dip, and if you don't care, you just keep buying dollar cost averaging. Whenever you have cash, right, you will eventually earn around this number, definitely more than enough to you'll be happy. There'll be definitely more than enough than your FD already, lah, right? But then today, right, I want to show you a very, very, very powerful strategy. I can actually 100x this number. I can 100x this number, believe it or not, right? So I have already done an Excel file on this one. I have compared it to S&P 500, T Triple Q, QQQ, and XLK, and then BRKB, right? But then today, I'll share to you how do I actually do this. So let's say I have an initial capital of 20,000, let's say 20,000 USD, right? I start buying it in 2011. So on the 3rd of January, normally the stock market open on the first day of the year would be around 3rd or 4th January lah. So I put 3rd January. It happens to be 3rd January during 2011, and then the price of it is like $25.47. Means each of XLK stock, the ETF, right? So because the reason that I buy ETF, right, is because that I am lazy. I'm lazy to even analyze anything. So the reason for us to invest is actually to ride with the market or to beat the market. So I show you that I can ride the market and also beat the market easily at the same time, right? So if you just buy stock, each stock price is $25.47 in 2011. And if I have 20,000 initial capital, without even putting in any single cent after that, right? I put in 20,000, I all in. So 20,000 divided by 25.47, I can get like 785 shares, right? After 10 years, like 2011, right, the price is at 127. So I use 785 shares times by 127, I will get 100k. So with 20,000, I actually make like 5x 5x already, which is like 500% lah, right? Similar to the chart that I've shown you. It's 500%. It's still very good. If I put 200k, I'll earn a million. But I just put 20k, I have already earned 100k, which is uh, so much better than FD, your fixed deposit, and so much better. And you can actually um, just sleep through it, and you have no stress about it. Right? That's why I always emphasize on long-term investing at whatever price that you are buying now. Of course, today's price is so much better than last month because it is at a very nice pullback. So if you get in around this month, you actually can actually do very well, right? Um, right. So sorry. Yeah. So for this one, right? This is just purely stock buy and hold for 10 years. You forget about it. Oh, 10 years later, oh, I have 5x my return already. Not bad, right? But then, so let me show you another strategy, which is what I call this not SPY. Sorry, this is XLK. So XLK, right? So if I use option strategy, right? I put in 20,000 or so, without I need to do something. I need to do something extra. So with more effort, of course, you will expect more returns, right? So similarly to the stocks, I only put in 20k on at in 2011, and and 10 years later, I have a whooping 3 million USD dollar, right? 3 million USD dollar. This is not even something that I just it's not even a scam. It feels like a scam, but it's something that actually is a pure data. I actually use the previous analysis data to actually take in all this data, and I put it in. I show you how do I do it, right? So this is a Think or Swim. This is Think or Swim platform. So over here, right, I went to analysis and I went to think back. When I use think back, right, so this is just simulated. This is simulated account. This is not a real account. That's why there's a 200k here. This is not a real money. Yeah, but then if I show you uh, this pure previous data, you will be you know how do I do it. You understand how do I come up with all these numbers and all this. It's not plucked from the sky to the moon thing, right? That's why I call it to the moon with a real data backing it up, right? So in 2011, so let's say I put 3rd of January 2011, right? So you can see the price on that day is actually 25.47. So what is this, right? All of these are options contract, right? Options contract, right? So this is January. This is the contract has 7 and 46 days left for the contract. So so it will expire 2013 January 18, right? So just bear with me first, So if every single time I will just buy at the money. So over here, right, this is what I call buy call. If I click this one, it has a buy, it has a call. That's why it's called buy call, right? So this is the expiry date. This is the ticker symbol, and then this is the strike price. So strike price, I put it at the money. So at the money means like at the price of plus minus $1 or $2, right? So and then this is the price that I'm putting in, like $3.32. $3.32. Because one call is equivalent to 100 shares. One call is equivalent to 100 shares. So this one is equivalent to $332 for one contract. So so if I go back to my chart, right, this is my data. I put in $340 over here, and then I use $2,000 to buy, to divide and see how many contracts can I buy, right? And then this is after a year. So this is after a year because by year end for January 2011 it is a loss. So you can see, right, it's not every day a Sunday, so not every time is a green year. Even with 3 down years, as you can see, even with 3 down years means that the price didn't actually go up, actually maybe go down. Um, but then with that, right, you means that okay, so this is 2011. I go and click this one and I buy this contract, and then how do I close it? I close it by going into I going into 2012. Right, 2012, I was holding January contract at $25, right? So this is the sell call. Just now I buy ma, so now I sell back. So you can see there's a difference already. Just now I bought it at $3.30. Now I can only can sell it at $2.80. Means right, I'm losing money for the year, just for the year only. So I'm showing you true data. So this one after a year, I lose some money. I have this much capital left. I have 17,000 capital left. I use the 17,000 and put it here, and then I buy contract for this one. So you can see I use 17,000, and then I go to the longest contract and I buy again. So this one I go and find my longest contract. I go and buy again at $25, which I'm paying more than that. I'm paying more than what I paid last year. But it's okay, just bear with me. I'm buying $3.80 per contract. One contract equivalent to 100 share means that I'm paying 382 for this. I put four lah, extra lah. Oh, never mind. So I use this one. I use this one divided. Wait, sorry. Okay, I use this one. Okay, this one divided by 400. I can actually buy 42 contracts, right? It is shown here, 42 contracts. It is much lesser than last year I bought. I understand that. But then you can see I have earned by year end, I rinse and repeat. By year end, I have already earned 5,000. And then I just repeat the same move over and over again. It means, right? So how do I do this? I go to 2013, January. I see 2014 one. I go and find sorry I go and find this one. Just now I bought at $25, right? I go and sell back to the market. I sell back to the market, and then I open up another longer contract. Add the money again at $29. So this time it's $3.35. So as you can see, $3.35. I put in more lah, okay? And over here I can buy more contracts already. So I just always sell it back the next year, first day of the market. I only work 1 day per year. I only work 1 day per year. Listen to this. I only work 1 day per year, and I sell back at whatever price that they are showing during that time, and I buy a longer contract at the money, and I rinse and repeat, and that's how I get this number. From this compared to this one, I actually have like 300. I don't know how to count already lah. I think more than 150x of the initial amount that I put in. So guys, if you would like to have this Excel file, please type in the chat below. I'll put in the link for you to register and just send it to you right after this live, right? So yeah, this is the simple buy call strategy that I'm sharing with you guys, and I think it is very, very powerful strategy, and there's so little risk, and just think about the long-term mindset, and voila, everyone can earn money so easily. But then again, please do your own diligence. Please learn about options a little bit. If you want to learn more, you can come and talk to me. I'll let you know how can I share with you, right? Yeah, but yeah. So that's my sharing today, and I would like to invite the retiree trader Lily to actually come up to share with you a very, very powerful. I wouldn't say powerful, a very, very the very good opportunity to get into this powerful stock. It is a FANG stock, right? So without further ado, Lily, over to you.
Hi, thank you, Junyi, for sharing with us a TTM strategy. Let me share my screen. Hold on. Let me pick up my slide first. And hold on. Apologies. Hold on. Are you looking at the screen at the moment?
No screen.
No, hold on. My apologies. I think something went wrong. Let me share the screen again. Share. Okay. Can you all see it now?
Oh yeah, so let me just bring it up. Yep, I think I can see it now. Okay.
Okay. So, okay, I trust everybody has actually enjoyed Juni's sharing. Okay, so I will just skip the disclaimer part because Juni has already shared earlier. Let me, okay. On my part, I think a lot of us would know by now that the market hasn't actually gone up. If you all can see this SPY chart, right, as of yesterday, it has actually gone down to even below the SMA 100. Yeah, SME 100. This is the SME 100 line. And last night the close is here. So according to, you know, why, I mean, basically, why do we use the SME 500 chart, right? Because I think the SNA, I think, well, like what Junior has said just now, is that generally it measures, or rather it consists of the 500 large cap US company, and it represents the stock market's performance by reporting the risk and return of biggest companies. And therefore, investors actually use it as a benchmark for the overall market performance. That's why normally when you talk about the markets falling, and that usually for us stock investors, right, or stock traders, we use the S&P 500 as a benchmark. So according to Warren Buffett, I mean, because when the stock market is dropping, a lot of us actually are fearful, right? So many of us want to stay out of the market, and we're thinking that, is it the right time to go in? Should I wait this and that? So, but according to Warren Buffett, he says, don't try to time the market. Why? Especially because as investors, like what Ginny just now shared, right? As investors, if as investors, you have to think long term. For today, I'm talking about investment and not options, right? So I'm talking on an investor part. Let's say if I'm an investor, just like let's say if you are into those branded bags, let's say use Hermes, right? You know the Hermes price is really that expensive, and suddenly they, one of these days they give you a really big discount, uh, for the bag. What would you do? Would you like say, hey, is there something wrong with the brand or something wrong? I will not want to buy, or would you go and buy? So this is like the stock market. When there's a big discount because of the crash, if you have already been, shortlisting some of the stock and you know that they are good businesses, it is good to go in and buy them at a discount. Okay, instead of waiting. Right now, let me bring you back to 2018. Okay, this is 2018. If you look at this tube here, right, there is a big dip here and a big dip here. This is when the market actually pulled back again, yeah, from when it went all the way high and came all the way down. So what I did is, because at that point in time, I was also eyeing the Facebook share, like what Junior said yesterday. I mean, just now, the social media, right, which we are all using now. Okay. What I did is, because I was eyeing the Facebook share, and the price at that point in time was, to me, was not the price that I wanted to go in. But when the market pulled back, I saw it as an opportunity. Yeah. So I saw it as an opportunity. And if you look at the price earnings ratio at 2018, it was at the lowest. It was around 20 compared to the previous years, right? You look at it, it was 133, 73, 106, 44, and 34. So it went really low to 20. So it was the lowest. So what I did was, I did not want to go in all at once. Okay, so I broke it up into tranches. So the first time I went in was at this price when it dropped. When it dropped, I saw it at a discount and I went in. Okay, then I went in again when it went slightly up. That is like about a month later. And again, I went in during this period. There's still in 2018. It went up. You look at it, went up, and suddenly it dropped by a big amount, a big chunk here, right? It's take a big spike down, and it went up and it came down. So I went in again, the third tranche, and it continued to go down and down. So was, like I said, I trusted the business. I knew that FB is a good business. So instead of fearing that I am catching a falling knife, what I did is I went in a fourth tranche and I got this. Okay. So you know that I am sharing this because I have a investor interest in Facebook, right? So again, this period is where I went in, but you look at the share price now, it has gone up to, as of last night closing, it's 326.23. So from a low of this to a high of this, let's look at it. So actually, it has actually increased by 110% for me, from an average price of 155.42. So to me, is if I were to sell off my shares now, that would be a big profit for me. But of course, I'm a long-term investor and I believe in the business, and I'm still keeping the shares. So I have them with me at this point. I'm not letting go. Yeah, unless our business is no good, or there's a sudden change of event. But otherwise, I'm keeping it. Yeah. So now the Facebook shares, let's say if you are eyeing the Facebook share, do you think it is a good time for you to go in? Okay, let's look at the PE again, right? The PE after 2018, which went down to 20, it went up to 33, and now last year was 31. And the current versus the 5 years on average is 32. The current is 25.45. But is it a good time for you to go in? This one you really have to decide. Yeah. And let me share another one from Trip Rank. Okay, Trip Rank, according to the analyst pricing for Facebook shares, okay, this was the closing last yesterday. They target that the price is 422.48. And then the highest was 500. That's how they think. The average is this amount, and the lowest is 300. So if you look at the lowest, 300, according to this analyst here, this last night it closes at 326. It is very near to the lowest already. But Guru Focus says otherwise. Guru Focus for FB shares, it value is modestly undervalued, and it says that it is 321.21 versus yesterday was 361.21 versus yesterday's close was I think three something as well. So it's modestly undervalued. So again, if you think that FB share is a good value for you, and you think that the price is really good at this point, you may want to consider entering. But if you think it's not, you may want to hold back a bit. But otherwise, you could follow us, or just do the same. Go by tranches. Yeah, tranches. Don't have to go in all at one go. So according to Warren Buffett, be fearful when others are greedy and greedy when others are fearful, which is true because when the stock market drops, a lot of people are fearful. They thought that the market, the stock price will drop, so they actually let go. But the thing is that when you buy a stock, if you're a long-term investor, you must understand what are you buying into. Are you buying just to speculate, or do you want to buy the stock for the good business that is in? So if the business is good, generally it will always trend up. That's why we're talking about those, especially in the SPY 500 holdings. So when people are fearful and start dumping off the shares, it is when we can go in and buy them at a big discount. So this is Lily here, and I have I hope you have already gained much from my sharing, and I'll see you in the next FP live. So back to you, Ginny. Thank you.
Right. Oh wow. I'll gonna look at Facebook, and maybe I'll get some, just like what Leslie shared last week, right? I'll get some, and then I'll tell you guys what's the results next week. Yeah, but then
Yeah,
this is a
yeah,
joke. It's a joke. So please
yeah,
do your
yeah,
own due diligence,
yeah.
and yeah, please type in the chat below if you want to learn more about anything else, or you want us to look into any other any other like chart, like the TAs, the technical analysis. You can tell us. We'll tell you what's our opinion. Yeah, but then other than that, please have a good night, and we want to see you again. We will see you again soon. Also, please type in the chat below, right? What do you want to learn next week, or what do you want to actually hear from us? Like, give us a tough topic, and we will sort it out. We'll sort it out, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
Thanks for having us.
if you like our sharing, please give us a like button, give us a love button, and you can also share with the friends as well.
Oh
So
yeah, oh
then
yeah.
yeah,
Forgot to
we
say about that. Yeah. Please like and share. Please like and share. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
okay. Yeah.
So have
Thanks,
a good
thanks for
night,
having us.
everyone.
Hmm.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.